Yeah, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're continuing our quest to complete the game with every leader in the Hall of Fame by playing as Poundmaker. Poundmaker of the Kree, very food focused, very trade focused, very gold focused, and hopefully we're going to go for like a science or a diplo win. We're kind of skewed towards culture right now. We need to move back towards the other victory types. All alliance types give you shared visibility, and your trade routes grant one food per camper pasture at the destination city, which can help you get really big cities all around your empire. And one gold per camper pasture at the destination goes back to the destination city, so this helps you get a lot of gold. Your internal trade routes are really good as Poundmaker, which helps you get really tall cities. You need housing for those really tall cities, and the Mechawap gives you housing. It gets additional housing as you advance through. So Poundmaker is really good at getting really tall and maximizing yields that way. Everyone, meet Bob the Builder. Bob is a simple man with simple dreams. Ever since he was a young man, he has had one goal: to build the longest Great Wall ever seen in Civ. However, with the recent release of Civ 7, he's out of a job. Nobody is in need of a builder anymore. Can we fix this? Why, yes we can. You can help Bob with your engagement. Every like, comment, or subscribe is another brick in his great wall. And who knows, if we meet some vaguely defined goal, maybe some sort of subscriber count, his story will continue. Everybody, help Bob achieve his dreams and to build the longest Great Wall segment anyone has ever seen. Looking at our start, I did move my starting warrior, and look what we found right here at the beginning. Pamukkale, which is going to boost early astronomy for us. We got that boosted. That'll help us with a holy site, an early holy site, getting us a fast religion. You know how I like to play for religions. So the question is 1 2 3 1 2 3. If I move down here to get more advantage of Pamukkale, I lose a camp, and I really wanted to play for camps, so we're gonna go ahead and just settle right here in place. I don't really want to work the science. You know what? Yeah, we'll work the science tile. 8 turns to grow is not that bad, but we have 0 production, which means our Kichita, which is our stronger scout, is going to be really expensive to build. I can't build this first, so we might as well go for mining to be able to chop down that tree. And we're going to appoint Magnus. We got our governor first turn because we found Pamukkale and got the Hermetics. This is on deity difficulty fractal map with Barb clans, secret societies, heroes, legends, and monopolies. And we get a free Kichita. That's actually fantastic. We love to see that. More camps up here, which is good for us. So we'll just have our warrior scout down here to the south. Looks like we're on a peninsula. Don't forget that you do have a free promotion on your scout, so take advantage of that while you can. Let's pop up on the hill. Okay, looks not that bad, and we get a free builder and Hercules. Well, this is the run. Yep, this is the run. No re-rolling this here. I could chop out, but honestly there's no point. As soon as I get mining, I'll come over here and I'll build a quarry on that to boost masonry. If there is a city down here, we'll probably take. Who did I meet? A Rapa Nui, and we got a first meet on them. Cool, interesting. And we're definitely going to be picking up Herc. So, oh, there is, oh, that's bad. That's a spearman. We don't really want to mess with that spearman until we get, what is it? Honor? What's the, I can't think of it right now. Discipline is discipline. We want that before we deal with the Barb. I could go astrology now, but I think I'm going to go for animal husbandry instead. Yeah, because it'll take that long at least for us to get a monument out. So we're not really giving anything up, sacrificing any time. I was hoping that would give us a level up. I'm gonna have to back up and heal. There was a flood down here recently, but it doesn't help us out. Antananarivo is above us. Let's heal for a moment. We could probably take that out with an Akichita if we tried. I want the Akichita going up that way instead, though. We'll throw in you. Let's go for... I don't really care about God King. Let's go for urban planning. And we're gonna go ahead and get that to boost masonry, and we'll run up to get that camp after that. Foreign trade comes next. We want to get foreign trade and pottery pretty fast, but we want to be able to have something to trade with when we get those two things. So there's no point in getting pottery right now. Pottery gives you the free trader, which is more useful than foreign trade, honestly. Why did you come down this way? What are you doing, you stupid misclick? I want to find a city that has lots of pastures and camps, but I don't think we're gonna get that lucky. I was really hoping to get at least one source of horses here, but unfortunately for us, we didn't succeed on that front. Let's go for a monument. We'll go ahead and purchase out towards Pamukkale. And we'll go for astrology now. 40 gold from a goodie hut really helps get that Pamukkale holy site a little bit faster. If I had moved one up, I'd have 3 total pastures or camps in this city, but if I settle a city here, that'll do it. Kimiko. If I settle a city right here, actually, that city gets us this cow, this, and this. So that is a city worth trading to. Still haven't met any other players though, which is a little strange. Oh, this is a good city to trade up here. And we met Ambiorix. Settling here settles in his face. Settling here is a little better. Yeah, this is actually a much better city to settle first. Especially if I can snag all of these up here. That is well worth trading to. Political philosophy gets boosted and we get a free envoy. Is there anybody worth... Well, Rapa Nui, you're gonna get boosted as soon as we get our holy site down. So yeah, and we're most likely going to hit a golden age here, which is really big for us. We're going to want to go straight into Hercules and hope that we get him. 3 turns on you, then we'll get a holy site almost immediately. This city is such a high value target. It's worth so much food and gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 food and 5 gold. How could I ever turn down a 5 food, 5 gold trade route? Let's start working on a settler to come claim that quickly. And I would like to ally with Ambiorix. I don't really want to be going to war. Let's jump now into irrigation. We finished mysticism. Let's jump into early empire. Send a trade route Antananarivo. We might be able to do just that. Antananarivo gets a trade route that gives us suzerainty of you, and that's going to start claiming tiles for us. Let's throw down the holy site and finish it here with Herc. And there's our golden age. Done and dusted. We are going to want to get to currency pretty fast as well too, so that we can have even more trade routes. I guess for our golden age, we might go for monumentality. I mean, it makes sense. We'll have some faith coming in. Kill. That's wasted era score. Unfortunately, not much I can do about it. We could start building Moai. That might be something worth doing. But like a Moai here probably wouldn't be that bad. It would allow us to boost craftsmanship a little faster than what we've done so far. Honestly, I'd like a Mecha Wop there, but I don't want to use the era score getting the Mecha Wop. I don't want to waste that era score boost, so that'll have to wait. Let's move Herc up towards this city and figure out what sort of districts we're going to place down over here. I think a holy site here is going to be good. Philip up to the north. That's, oh hey, declare friendship. That's great. That's great, that's great, that's great. Early friendship points means early alliance possibly with Ambiorix. I don't like Bibrax there, but whatevs. We don't need a whole ton of cities to be good. Babraham. Old Babe Lincoln. And who knows, we might end up pushing loyalty because our cities will be really big. And a loyalty push is not out of the question. Let's get another trade route. Babraham will be our friends already too. Sure, thank you. What do I want? Culture from pastures. I don't have that many pastures. This is a camp. Food and from buck. I mean, this will be pasture, pasture, pasture. Honestly, probably camps though. Let's go for the camps and see if you won't give me open borders for 14 gold. Yes, the information is well worth it. The map knowledge is pretty good, so it allows us to find more city-states, which allows us to get more Diplo influence, which is what we want. And we have so much gold, let's just purchase up, and I do want to purchase over there eventually. I should sell 159, 250, there we go. Let's go ahead and purchase. And a holy site it. And wake you up and build that holy site. Hercules is so broken. He saves us so much money and time. I guess now it's time to jump into writing. And blam. Craftsmanship gets boosted. Oh, dude, what? You got Pyopatidi? Cheating. You're cheating. That's why he's popping out 28 culture per turn. Boosted and busted. Another governor title. Surplus logistics could be very good, but I also want provision. But I'm going to take surplus logistics, and what we're going to do is we're going to reassign Magnus into this city over here and let that city grow. And we need to start planning out some more expansions. We're going to have to expand down into that tundra over there and around Pamukkale, Portugal. Honor to meet you. Very Diplo heavy game here. There's nobody, I would say, besides Ambiorix that I would say is particularly heavy warmonger. And Ambiorix really isn't that bad. So this says 2 production from districts. We're actually, once we start getting our camps and stuff up here, we're going to see that shoot up. Right now it's a little low because we don't have all of the stuff that we want over here. More settlers. We went way over our era score limit, 32 out of 25. It's gonna make it pretty difficult to hit our next golden age. I'll take out urban planning now and I'll put in caravanseries and agoge. We're also going to start working down towards state workforce and make a dedication into monumentality. We've got 5 faith per turn. That'll be enough to get some builders and stuff out. And we should go for currency next. If I can get this city to a high enough population, I'll throw down a campus here or something. We need to be utilizing Hercules. And we'll use our last governor title that we just got on provision over here, so we can start buying settlers out of this city. A builder's worth 75 or 150. Let's take the 150 for now and go political philosophy. And it is time to start getting camps and stuff down. That's going to be worth so much for us and mecha-wops. We need to plan around our mecha-wops. Like a mecha-wop here is worth a lot of gold. It's not worth any food because these are luxury resources. But if you look here, 1 production, 1 housing, 1 gold if adjacent to a luxury. Two for every 2 adjacent bonus, it's worth 1 food, but it's worth a lot of gold there. And this one's really good here as well. Mechawop right there. I don't know why it's not picking up our luxury adjacency. The only issue with the Mechawop is they can't be built next to each other. That's really irritating. But the housing's really good. The tiles are pretty good. We get the gold on it. See, this is a decent tile to work. We're not unhappy to be working that. And housing is always good to have. We're making a decent amount of gold. I was thinking about getting currency and having currency be a good thing for us, but honestly speaking, we're probably gonna have to go harbors. We're very coastal, so I should go shipbuilding. We're gonna hit pop 4 very quickly. Herc will still be, maybe. I don't think Herc actually will be around for that pop 4. Can I get food any faster? Yes. There's currency down for us. Let's jump now into sailing. We could go for a campus, but I think honestly a commercial hub adjacent to a river here is fine. We're gonna go SimCity with Classical Republic and put in, you know, all the good production towards settlers. I don't need the production towards builders because we're getting that already. 2 influence points from charismatic leader. How are we doing on the religion side of things? We're okay. Let's move you out early so I don't forget about you. I think a government plaza is going to be what we need over here. And a Mechawop could go right here. Let's keep that in mind. Let's not forget about it. Commercial hub right down here. And just rush build it, and we'll finish our granary. After that granary, we're going to go for a market to get more trade routes, and celestial navigation now allows us to start working towards harbors. So we're making bank. 20 some gold per turn is not something to scoff at. We could even purchase a builder here. If we look at our trade route, this trade route is giving us 7 food, right? And then if we look at the gold that we're making in this city, it says that we're making 6 from work tiles and 3 from incoming trade routes. That's because of the 3 camps. And once I come over here and I get these camps at 110 gold a piece, could I sell off some horses for that? Yes. Once I come over here and grab these camps, the city's going to be even better. And the food from this trade route is going to be even better. I don't know if I want to build an industry in this city because that removes a camp. It doesn't count as a camp. I actually want the camp. We could go for a campus here. Plus 2 campus on a desert tile is not terrible, but it does provide 20% growth for the host city. I want to make sure that the right city owns it. Yeah, I'll sacrifice the camp. We do get the 20% growth and 3 housing. This is already up to 13 housing over here. And what I really want is the owls, but if I'm not going to get the owls, then I guess we'll just go for something else. Let's appoint Pingala down here into our capital. And there's Pedro. Am I going to lose my religion? No, I've got a chance. I got a chance at the final religion. If Arabia was in the game, I would have lost it. Let's look now at our trade route yields. +8. And then if we look here, we should be getting +4 from the incoming trade route. It's sad that I lost the yield on that, but it's okay. It's a little tiny optimization, but the 20% growth rate in this city makes up for it. Man, TOA would also be really good if we could just get Temple of Artemis. Let's use this religion. On this channel, we always go for the butterfly. Nabi. And let's see what we can get. I really wanted Feed the World, but we're not going to get it. So I guess work ethic is what we're going to go for. And let's jump down into tithe, I guess. We'll just double down on the money game. So we have production and we have gold. I'm going to start putting stuff into Mexico City, I think. Get production there in the capital. Hey, and finally we get the owls. That's good. We want the policy slot. I'm not really going to be... You know, honestly, do we want the owls? Because am I going to be sending trade routes to city-states very often? That's an important question to consider. I'm not sure if we will be. A lot of our trade routes are going to be internal. 8 food, 2 production, 2 gold. A very good trade route. And let's jump now into theology, I guess. I would like to get the ability to deal with this guy. What will you... A galley? I don't want a galley. No interest in a galley. I guess I could get a slinger and start trying to get the archery boost. There's a good chance that we could get it. Yeah, we'll get the boost this turn. Maybe. Ah, just shy of it. That's a shame. That's a real shame. I am going to try for this Hanging Gardens. It's really late for the Hanging Gardens, but nobody's got it, and 15% growth in all cities for us is really good. I think we could go for it. Will you give me open borders? Yes. Will you give me open borders? Yes. Let's just start sending open borders wherever we can. 30 gold's a lot. I don't want to spend that, but we'll do it. The friendlier the relations, the better off we are. Let's get a mecha wop here. It's a decent tile to work and make sure that this city has all the camps and pastures and things. Ah, sea. Yes, the melancholy of the sea, sir. Did we end up with any iron in our borders, I wonder? Nope, we did not. And nowhere particularly close by to get some. Well, that's a bummer. But we do get the Hanging Gardens, which is worth quite a bit. And we'll go ahead and work on the TOA probably. Where can I get a good easy campus? Not a lot of places. +1 is almost not even worth it. We have so much gold that I can start purchasing out my settlers. I think a city here or here. Let's put the city on the Cape. Now that loses. If I put a city here, I can put a city. I can put one here, and I can put one right here. Neither of those are really great cities, but both are okay enough to be worth doing. What I really need and what I really want is to start sending cities down into that tundra over here and start claiming up some of this land. We've already got a city up to 10 pop, which is higher than anybody that Ambiorix has and anybody that they have. So we're already pretty big. We're about to get even more really big cities. Let's found you. That's Pamukkale era score. We can transfer you down to Mississippi, and then we'll purchase a trade route over here. You're gonna need to build a lighthouse to get us another trader. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna have to purchase this lighthouse. 480. We can do that. So let's come and purchase that lighthouse and build a temple instead. I think, well, honestly, a TOA would be nice. Let's get a +5 campus with you and be ready to deal with these galleys. Brassus, 60 gold, and annexes this tile into its territory. Well, I won't spit on it. I'll take it. What was the next one up? The free luxury is probably better. 9 food on this trade route is really kind of gross. Now, we need to be finding ways to increase our production over here. A mecha wop could do it, but it's not a good mecha wop. And this is not a good mecha wop either. So sadly, I don't think we really have a good way. So why not just start throwing down moais? Let's see the moai chain we can get going over here. We're kind of just playing for fun at this point and not optimizing anything, honestly, but We're about to move into a normal age. Nothing I want to put in there. Who's reached their housing? Makawa, whatever, has reached its housing limit already. Whoa. Purchasing a boat won't do anything to give us our golden age, so we're just going to move into a normal age. I want to push up to civil service or diplo service. Where is it? Where is civil service? I want to push up to civil service, so let's make sure that we're working our way through that. We have hit 10 pop, so we did boost it. Honestly, a great lighthouse wouldn't be that bad. And why not go for an exodus here? Because we have a decent amount of faith generation. We have a lot of gold being generated, which will lead to more faith generation. And I'm still just playing my Moai minigame over here. I think we're gonna need to find... I don't really want anything to go here, but I would rather this go to gold. Let's pump that into that. I need to pay attention because I do want... Oh, did we get that? Yes. I did not get this, though. So many people chose production. Very few people chose gold. So I did get one Diplo point there. I do need to pay attention and remember that I need Potala Palace. Oh, I almost forgot about Potala Palace in its entirety. Must be built on a hill adjacent to a mountain. The problem is I don't have that. I don't have a hill adjacent to a mountain anywhere. I have one over here. I'm gonna need an engineer to get that. So we're gonna need to get up to well, our engineers, our industrial zones to be able to do that. And I haven't even boosted apprenticeship yet. But who cares about that when we can care about Moai? This is fun. Oh, why can't I get a Moai here? I can get a Moai here for some reason. Sure, why not? Because it's a nice little triangle of them. And we can get more governor titles. I still haven't decided where I want to go here. Vampires would be good, but let's just go ahead and get grants. I can't get a Moai over here either. I do not understand why not. What's the placement here? Grassland. Plains. I got grasslands and plains. +1 culture. Culture for every 2 adjacent Moai. 2 culture if on or adjacent to volcano. 1 culture adjacent to coast. Can be built. Cannot be placed adjacent to woods. Ahaha. That explains it. Okay, well then we'll chop those woods down. And we get the TOA, and the TOA is going to be giving us a lot of amenities. So we're ecstatic, happy, ecstatic. Yeah, that'll increase our yields by quite a bit. We could even put down some more stuff, but honestly, I think we need to go for like a temple or a library here. An entertainment complex would also be good. I want the Ma Bodhi, but I need a temple for it. Could I sell some stuff? Who's willing to pay the most for horses? How much does a temple cost? 480. Now we can throw down the Mahabodhi. No, must be placed in woods. Ah, we're foisted. I'll have to put it down here. Library it is. Let's now get our alliances up. Let's go for an economic with you, and let's go for like a cultural with you, and then let's go for like a research with you or something. That's allowed us to meet Mansa, and we can see most of the map now. 2, 4, 6, 7. There's one person we haven't met, and we've met most of the city states now, which is really big. We get the Great Lighthouse for no reason other than I just wanted to have it. We can also throw down a +3 industrial zone here, which I think is necessary. We're gonna need that. Construction. I need to get up here towards astronomy, so let's work our way there. You're gonna need to put down your industrial zone as well. I don't have a great one. +2 is something. It's not amazing, but it is a thing. I need to start spreading my religion around. Get some era score that way so we can hopefully get to a golden age. We get monarchy, which is our tier 2 government. giving us some error score for that. We'll go for gold. Natural philosophy is going to end up being a lot of points. Urban planning is not so interesting for us anymore. Natural philosophy is going to be really good as soon as we get this done. That's a +5 campus. A little bit of error score there. And we'll convert Makwa Sakahian soon enough. Let's come up here to Antananarivo, start converting you. And we want to be prepared to start sending some settlers out into different places. Oh yeah, give me that aid request, baby. I would love more of these to fire. We have all the gold in the world too, so we can front load a whole bunch of gold over to them at the end and make sure that we win. A little bit of error score there. And we'll just keep pushing more. And this is also more gold for us. Like, don't forget that we have tithe. There's my +5 campus. We love you. And I would like a +4 holy site here. This 5 campus is just monstrous. Must be adjacent to a holy site. Ah, I can't even build the Mahabodhi anywhere. It has to be adjacent to a holy site owned by this city. That's issues. The Miyanashi helps. You want to get it, but I guess I'll go ahead and I'll get the mausoleum, and then I'll purchase in here my workshop, start getting those engineer points. Time to sell off all of our extra bees, and I want to be purchasing luxury resources. Why not also be purchasing great works? I have the gold. Do we have any relics? Nobody wants to sell relics? Okay. Well, we're already up to 15 pop, which is a really big city for this time of the game. Oh, Auckland would be really good, but Mexico City is worth a... I can get a heavy chariot. Can't I? Can't I just purchase a heavy chariot? Yes. And that gives us Mexico City. Who do we have? Leif Erikson. Hey, that allows us to go into ocean tiles. So let's get that and have you auto-explore. That'll give us a circumnavigation. Lighthouse down here. We can almost purchase our university. So in 2 turns, what I'll do is I will... You know, why not just go ahead and sell this off to the highest bidder? It looks like it's going for about 124. Nobody wants horses, which is surprising. Come in here, purchase this university. Oh no, it's in the wrong place. No, I purchased the wrong university. That's what I get for being stupid. I needed to purchase this university. Well, let's get to work trading some things. Mistakes were made, but we're not out of the running yet. We can still do this. We're gonna evangelize with Gurdwaras to make our holy sites even better, giving us more food. And we're definitely going to hit a golden age here. Let's put in double industrial zone adjacency, and nothing I really want on the great people's list currently. So let's go for Diplo service to get some spies. And I really want Liang. Switch off of astronomy. We'll go for buttress because it's boosted. And let's come over here and purchase our university. And that gets us astronomy, which gets us our golden age. We got a lot of boosts. Chicken pizza goes. The Tomb of Helicarnassus is ours. Let's go for construction. It's the cheapest one. Gurudwara here is going to be important for us. We're about to settle this city down here, which is going to need a trade route, which we're working on over here. I do not want a joint war. All right, our first settlement over here on this little bridge area. And you're going to want to go for a commercial hub instead of a harbor. It can get a commercial hub. Honestly, I guess Owls would be our best bet at this point. Oh, I should have checked. Who's got the most... What resource is the most common controlled by somebody? Oh, it's definitely going to honey. That sucks. We might be able to push it to diamonds. Duplitz Grant, no. Let's go to diamonds and push that. This went to cultural last time, so we'll try to push that through. It might go to honey. I really hope it doesn't go to honey. Yeah, diamonds. Ah, it went to religious. Darn it. We still only got one. And there's the last civ on the map. It's Coupe, way over here. And he's not doing well. Coupe never does well in any game I've ever played. Coupe's never the threat. Coupe and Monty's AI are just both so terrible. Marco Polo. And we can get a free trade route from Zhonghe. Might as well grab that as well. Toledo is a really good trade route. Bilbao is a better trade route. Let's go up to there. We're running all the internals that we can run, so we might as well start running some externals. And then I'll declare your friendship. Why don't we get a religious alliance with you? That shows us the Great Barrier Reef. And circumnavigates the globe for us. Well, we way overshot this again. That early circumnavigation is actually a bit of an issue. You don't want to do that too often. Ooh, this trade route is worth 13 gold. That's pretty sick. Well, Wisselbanken might be something we want to put in. Or Merchant Confederation might also be something we want to put in. Honestly, we kind of just want cards at this point. And we need the Potala Palace. So you've got to go here. We're going to have to purchase some builders out of this city and get it going. And let's go ahead and go for the owls. We'll unlock them at this point. Everybody is owls. Okay. People like us. They like the choices that we made. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing up here. Why am I not just building settlers out of the cap? Well, that's not the cap. But why am I not just building settlers out of the crazy city, I should say? Oh, I lost all my alliances. And I forgot who was what. Well, let's renew. You were definitely economic. I can look here to see. No. Well, you were definitely economic. I'm pretty certain that you were cultural. And I think I made you research. I don't want to offer the military alliance to anybody because I don't want to go to war. There's the Colossus. I lost a trade route somewhere. I don't like that. My trade route from this guy to the major city got hacked. Well then, we'll just have to fix that. I have built so many different wonders. I feel kind of nuts. I never go on wonder building sprees like this. I could go for monumentality, but honestly, reform the coinage is just going to be better for us overall. Oh, and we'll be able to get Brunelleschi pretty fast. Okay, that's fine. It won't even take that long at all. Let's recall Hercules and have him go places where he's useful. That boat's frustrating. They're causing us some issues, so could we possibly do something about that boat? I'm gonna need to trade off some of our vast amounts of Diplo favor to do this. And that's a little scary because Diplo favor helps us win. But I want to get some units out. My Mechawops are becoming some pretty sick tiles over here. Oh, this is going to be worth 6 gold and 2 production and the housing. As you advance down the culture tree, it just gets a little bit better every time. Where'd that stupid caravel go? Down here? And you stay down there. We've got a weird empire for me. Usually I'm building as wide as possible. But this time we've gone really fairly tall, and it's working out for us. Everybody loves us except for Portugal. And Portugal, why do you not like us? He's got 2 hidden agendas that are probably messing us up. Because I've explored the whole world. He should love us. His leader agenda should like be fulfilled to an insane degree. We have enough gold to go ahead and purchase Brunelleschi. That's huge for us. And then we'll stop. I didn't want you to do that. We'll have him go finish the Potala Palace. We also want him to go and do the Miyanashi Temple if it's still available. I don't know if I saw it get built. where are we on diplomacy? We're doing fine. And we've got banking. He's got 3 charges. Putting 1 into the Patala should be able to secure that for us, I would imagine. We now want to go and make sure that we're diversifying the types of city-states that we're friends with. Something like that would be fine. We've got everything but a science and a military now. And we're gonna need a commercial hub here. We'll go ahead and finish you off with Herc. That way we can get a market and do your sort of thing. Yeah, that gets us down to 9 turns with that. Is the Miyanoshi? It's gone, huh? Yep. Who built it? It got built by our good boy Philip. Okay, well, I don't know if I want to spend all the charges there, or if I want to hold. Terracotta goes. This is fairly important. Oh, speaking of aid requests, did I miss the aid request for Mansa? Oh, I did. Oh, what an idiot I am. I didn't even pay attention. Oh, I'm stupid. That's gonna slow us down a lot. Well, then we'll get Patala there. That gives us some Diplo points. We should be moving up, and we'll go ahead and just grab a workshop here. Let's get, and Casa is okay. It's not going to help us much. Triangle trade is worth a lot, so let's go ahead and just grab that. It's worth 20 some extra gold and a bunch of faith. We can also use this to come in here and purchase our apostle and finish off our religion. We again, whoa now. Winnie Pop City, what promotions do we have? Proselytizer, they're converting my cities, which I don't like. So let's go ahead and get some apostles to push him back a little bit. We can build a Great Zimbabwe? What? When was the last time we built Great Zimbabwe? Who's got the most science? Pedro. Let's send you to Lisbon then. Yeah, we got a debater. That's pretty good. That'll help me fight off all the nonsense, which is what we want. I should probably also launch an Inquisition, to be honest, to help force these guys out. I'm pretty certain that this will probably go towards city center. We can push it up quite a bit. This is most likely going to go to 50% discount on production, and we can force it a little bit. We want to get both of those if possible. City center and production we did. That's 2 points for us. We can also put in the production on All Wonders card. Speed these boys up. I have a Barb Galley problem that I'm doing nothing to deal with, that I need to do stuff to deal with. And I've got a Spanish Apostle problem that I need to deal with. If we evangelize, we're going to evangelize to... let's go with religious spread from city pressure is boosted. That gives us some error score. That's why I wanted it. And we can promote to get to ritual to get our gilded vaults. I'm gonna save up cash to start buying those. And it's time to send Herc down to deal with this. Frustratingly enough, Mitla is exactly in my way, so I can't like do anything about this stupid camp. It's very frustrating. Oh, and we also got Medici, so I don't even need to purchase that many gilded vaults. Honestly, it feels a little bit like my owls are going to waste a little bit, but we're fine. The extra economic policy slot's good enough. We do need to make a concentrated push to start getting some more builders out. Something I've been doing very wrong. That's going to come out of this city whenever I can. And that city is relying on the food from that trade route to survive. That's how good those trade routes we have going are. Our cities are absolutely depending on those. My alliance is leveled up. Fantastic. And we have more trade routes we can work with, which is going to allow us to get a trade route over here to send to that big city. Our trade city is phenomenal. I kind of wish it had a little bit more, but I mean, the amount of, just the sheer amount of stuff that we have, we can't complain about. And we're doing a pretty good job of pushing our religion out. There's Great Zimbabwe, giving us better trade routes and an extra trade route. You actually have to get a harbor for us. And let's go ahead and purchase ourselves a builder out here. I need the harbor because I need the Statue of Liberty. I can't get the harbor without the Statue of Liberty. And we'll send you up to the trade city and you'll just skyrocket in growth. Our allies are warring each other, which is frustrating, but also it's good because it means that I'm not being drawn into any of these wars unilaterally. Where do I go here? I guess we can get Reina. We have good harbors in Makawa Sakahikan, so we'll send her over there. Let's come over here and grab a Mecha Wap here to give you the housing that you need. And I'm waiting for her to just cease to be. How do you have a tile this far away? It should not be possible. You should not have that tile. All of our alliances are done. So once again, we have to go through and of these bad boys. Look at the Moai yields we're getting here. Just from playing Connect the Moai. We could expand it even further and get even more. We're not done playing Connect the Moai. We don't have any strategic resources besides horses. That's pretty lame. I was hoping for at least some coal, but our coal is sucked up over here by Bibrax for some reason. Hey, we do have Niter, but both of them are on the second peninsula. None of them in my original peninsula, which is also really gross. How did that happen? Really, we only had one horse over here. That's depressing. Ooh, this is a great merchant to pick up, so we'll grab him. Roger Totem Mall. We're sending so many trade routes to our home cities that's going to be worth a lot of gold for us. And this Pihota Kahanawi Piwien, Pito Kahana Piwien, has so many specialty districts that this is worth quite a bit of stuff, which is going to increase our gold even greater. We are 3 era score away from a golden age, and I would really love a golden age. Don't know if we're going to get it. I don't know how I'm going to get it. I could recruit you. That'll give me that. I have 1 envoy. I don't think that sways us in any direction. Santa Cruz, what do you do? Forms an armada. That should get us our golden age. There we go. That was exactly as much as we needed. Fantastic. Time to get our walls up so we can get science off of them before we get to steel. We stole a tech boost, which is great. Let's fabricate Formament Unrest, I guess. All of those upgrades, PP Kiss Kiss was really bad. You suck, PP. All those upgrades were not so great. And we go into the industrial era. We're in a pretty dominant position for a diplomacy win. We have so much Diplo points. We're the only one in a golden age now. Campus districts size provide production as well as pretty good. I still think we want reform the coinage though, and we can build a neighborhood over here because you're gonna need it. We still need to be getting builders out of this city though. Are there any quick quests I can do? Antananarivo wants to be converted. We could do that. Opera Ballet. Man at Arms, we don't have the iron. Hong Kong wants to trade route. Cav, Preserve. Some of those we can get. Like, we'll come here. Next turn we'll recall you, get your walls, and we're still just going to keep improving the trade city here. Need to make sure that we're the top here. Yep, that'll give us 2 victory points. I really want some more natural disasters to occur. Oh, I made a mistake. I put you 1 too far out. Darn it, I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I should have put you 1 closer, but it's okay. What we'll do is we'll come over here and we'll purchase ourselves a settler, and we'll send a settler down here, like right here, and take advantage of those yields by putting another grove like here. and we'll just double up on a bunch of yields. 2 victory points that we'll happily take. That gets us up to 7, and this will give us a bunch. Finally, it is ours. That's the Statue of Liberty, giving us up to 11. So we're at 4. That was 4. We're not that far away. We're deceptively close, I would say, to being able to get a victory. We're not as far as it might seem. I'm just gonna go ahead and build the Forbidden City because nobody else has built it, and my capital's kind of done everything. Oh, I failed, but we didn't get captured. That's, you know, there's a bright side to that. We might have failed, but we didn't get picked up. I can't keep spying on him though because we're allies. So I guess I'll start spying on Yao. Francis Drake, might as well. And we'll get you as a privateer. I can't be that far away from being able to get... Oh, you're a full 3-star. Never mind. I was gonna say I can't be that far away from being able to get a fleet, but nope, already got there. This city is sitting at 32 housing. Now imagine, if you would, that we had gone with the vampires. Just what that would be worth at this point. The food. Well, no, it wouldn't be going to this city. It'd be going to this. You can't change your capital. Never mind. I misspoke and I stand corrected. I can push this to me very easily, and I can push public relations to me very easily. So let's just hit as high as we can. We have so much influence being created that we will control this. That should get us up to 13. Yes. Where are all the natural disasters? I would really love a few more events to get some points from. I also need to make sure I'm getting amenities. As you can see, our amenities have dropped quite a bit. Let's send you to Lisbon. Go for an arena over here. No, not an arena. Medieval walls, and we can purchase an arena. And a zoo. And let's come into our quick deals and make sure that we're trading away our extra stuff, and we can purchase some things. I would like to purchase all the writings that we can purchase. And let's purchase our luxuries. That puts us back up to ecstatic everywhere. We're hit 25 pop in the trade city. 25, so much. We just have so much gold, 500 per turn. These trade routes, our trade city here is just massive. It's insane. And our capital is really big too. Diplo favor for turn, but I'm killing a good mecha wop. But that Diplo favor per turn is going to be really important from the Orskas, so we'll go ahead and throw it down. It's hopefully going to be worth it in the end. It's worth quite a bit. But it's a little painful throwing that down like that and getting rid of our strongest mecha wop. And it's a little bit of housing we're going to lose. But, I mean, we're still at over 30 housing. Forbidden City goes down. That allows us to throw in another. I think we're going to go for market economy and just keep spamming those things. Those trade route buffs. Conservation, so we can start throwing down forests. And a coal power plant. Even though I don't have coal, we can maybe trade for it. Envoys. I could grab Taruga or Bologna. What do you want? Musician. I'm not that far from that, to be quite frank. Or we'll just grab you and use that to get the extra envoys. What a smart decision by me. And I'm still not capped up on trade routes. I need to be purchasing my trade routes. PSC Oasis needs a trade route to the trade city up here. And we got flight, meaning that our Moai over here giving us tourism. Not that that matters too much, because it's not enough tourism to really live or die by. but it's cool. It's cool to have. Oh, I can't build 2 banks because I don't have banks anymore. That's why economics isn't done. I just have gilded vaults now. All of my alliances are done again. I should be pretty close to level 3s with most people at this point, I would imagine. Let's check. No, we're pretty far. Never mind. But this is one part of my game that I've really improved upon, is making sure that I get these alliances. It's important to get them up, because the faster you work on them, the more you can get. They're really useful. They're way more useful than I used to give them credit for. They're very worth having. My goal is to hit over 30 pop in this city. I want to see how fast it'll take us to get there, because that's such a good city. I also want to be planting trees in as many places as possible. PSU Oasis is now a good city too. I'm hated by I'm hated by him so much. Are we missing somebody? Did we lose somebody? Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 7. We are missing somebody. Who are we missing? There is a Civ not on this map, but I don't see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I'm stupid. I can't count. Never mind. Never mind. Nobody pay attention to any of that. I am sorry. Here I was thinking like we had lost a whole Civ somehow. What's the appeal like over here? We could easily get a national park settled up over here. What's the farthest we can trade to? Duatica. Aduatica gives us a decent trade hub, I imagine. There's our first national park, giving us some air score and a boost radio. I'm hoping that we have some aluminum. That would be nice. We're the lead on culture, and we haven't really done anything about culture. I have exactly 1 theater district. We just have these good tiles, and we have the culture down here. And I did build a ton of wonders, but most of it's going to be coming from our Antananarivo, giving us a bunch of points. And we have a bunch of cultural city-states on the map. Aluminum up there, that's great. Aluminum down here, that's great. Okay, we've got aluminum. Where do we want to go next? Let's come up to computers. We want the flood barriers. And Samarkand would be a good target for a trade route. Do I have a trade route from Miskik Wachek to... Yes. Okay. I lost Torre. That's okay. As long as I don't lose Orskaz, I'm fine. Torre was something I was building because I was bored. It probably should go into something a little better for us. Water park would be good. We want to maintain our amenities, so water parks are always good. Let's just start pumping some campus research grants here out of the capital. There's nothing else I really want to be building out of this city, so that's fine. A seaport with you. I want to keep stealing some tech boosts while I can. He's pretty far in the tech tree if he's got infantry and tanks, but he must be on the other side of the tree from me. That's the only thing. We're working on ideology now, which will give us spies. Do I really care? I mean, I will take it because that's more culture from Antananarivo, right? Oh, and I lost Rapa Nui. That can't stand. I wanted to convert Taruga, but there's a lot of apostles over there. And we get Orskaz, which is going to give us even more Diplo favor per turn. We're not that far away from another session, so that's going to be very useful for us. I think a theater square, a +5 theater square here. It's gonna break my Moai chain, but it's okay. At this point, they've done their job. I think it is time for us to grab you and start building things. How many turns do I have? 10 turns to the end of the era. I can get a normal age. I don't think we're gonna be hitting a golden, especially not if I can't convert this guy. What am I gonna do to get a golden age? Yeah, I don't think there's anything we are doing. I think that golden age is out of the question. I can purchase you. That'll give me some. And I can Nope, can't reclaim Hercules. He's still alive somewhere. Can I upgrade you? I need iron. I'm not sure if I'll be able to purchase the iron. Can I purchase like luxuries? Yep. What about strategic resources, not horses, iron? Yeah, I'll get iron that way. That'll be the first time I utilize iron. Then we can come down here and we can purchase our archaeologist. That'll get us some era score. We can get a +3 right here. That's worth it. We've also discovered computers. Commercial hub and harbors is a pretty good card to throw in. It's better than that card. Industrial zones and campuses is better than natural philosophy, which shouldn't even be, like, they get replaced, so I shouldn't even be seeing those, honestly. A little glitch in my game there. A little bug. I guess it's time to go for flight and protect ourselves with some planes. I would love to throw down some flood barriers as well. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm getting that golden age. I got as close as I could get. We tried our best. I could purchase a musician soon. I could get Turing soon. That would help. Let's unlock democracy, which is going to give us a lot of stuff. Raj and laissez-faire, I guess. And New Deal for the housing. What housing are we at now? 36. We want to get up towards like globalization, social media. Hey, and we stole a boost to composites. A successful steal. Who did we lose? Rapa Nui. Well, I've got to send you there first. And then we'll send somebody to Rapa Nui, and that'll give it right back to us. At this point, let's just run up here for uranium and diplomacy through other means. I don't understand why this tile is only showing the faith. Some visual bugs going on for me in this game, but this tile is worth way more than that. This tile is worth 4 science, 4 culture, 4 gold, 5 food, 4 faith, and 5 production. That's a great tile. It's a very incredibly good tile. These two tiles are the same. I'm at 199 out of 206, which means I just need 5, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get there. That's the problem. I've only got 2 turns. I could recruit you for 3. I could purchase you for another 3, and that'll do it. Yes! We get our golden age, chaining them together. Fantastic work, Robert. I'm proud of you, bud. Honestly, you can get an aerodrome to get us our first aerodrome. We're not far from being able to get rock bands if we want them. I mean, for as small an empire as we have, we're only on like 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 cities. We have some crazy yields. Oh, and we get Albert Einstein. How many times have we wanted Einstein and not got Einstein? Huh? How many times? How often is it that we hope for Einstein and we're unable to even get him? Lots of Dark Ages. We're gonna keep rolling reform the coinage. Just because, again, we have so many. Next turn is the World Congress. It should be the World Congress that gets us the world leader vote, the Diplo victory vote. So we want to make sure that we're maximizing our envoy yields. Okay. Yes. We want to put as many as we can into that. I'll put 1 into World's Fair. I imagine that this is going to go into no tourism from works of writing. So we're going to kind of like double up onto that. And we could probably push this into melee. I think that's a comfortable spread. If we get all of this, that would be 2, 3, 4. That would get us up to 17. Let's see what we get. We voted for that, right? Yeah, melee +5. Tourism from writing is doubled. We voted against that. And then world leader came to me. He's already voting me down. So that barely went to me. If anybody else voted me down, we would have lost that. So it would have been a push. I'm glad we paid attention. What do we need for this? Generating great people points per turn. We should be fairly good at that. Oh, massive wars coming out here. Ambiorix versus Philip. Who else is warring here? Ambiorix versus Phillips. Abe versus Pedro. Zhao versus Pedro. Pedro versus Philip. Big wars coming out there. Taj Mahal gets built. We're working on St. Basil's also. Probably should have put Basil's over here. Couldn't be bothered to think that hard about it though. We have all the production in the world. We're kicking butt on this thing. We're working our way up towards the carbon recapture program. Whoa, we lost our religion. That's not cool. I'll have to reclaim that. And we need to make sure that we're still running trade routes up to that city because we're relying on those for growth. Rockefeller, yes. Making our trade routes worth even more. And we can start building research labs everywhere. That's kind of the situation we're in. We're so strong that we could just straight up start building research labs. Oil, oil, more oil, oil, and even more oil. Fantastic news. We'll just build a builder. And we could probably switch from coal fuel to coal power to oil power, and we're kind of hoping that that causes some floods, which allows us to you know, get a few more competitions. That would be nice. We have so many envoy points. Yeah, we're coming out way ahead here, which is going to help us get to that victory. I'm not that far from the carbon recapture program. If I want to get there though, I'm gonna have to start taking capture. I'm gonna have to start beelining it. Up until now, I've just sort of been taking willy-nilly. But if I want to win pre-270, I think I can get this by 250. Then we're gonna have to start beelining something. We lost Taruga. I'm gonna have to send some trade routes to some places. Okay, I really want collective activism. Let's get rid of containment to put you in. Online communities, I don't care that much about. I'll take out scripture to do it, but no. Scripture is giving me production. So we're up to 800 culture per turn. We're gonna jump into globalism too. I lost Ayutthaya. I'm gonna have to get them back. Anything that gives me great people points, I need to be picking up and buying because that'll give me more towards the World's Fair. We've hit 32 population here out of a possible 43. I'm not that far from 35 pop. We're not pushing enough to really cause him to lose anything, but we're huge. It truly feels like we should be like dominating culture pressure somewhere, but no, everybody's just a bit too big. Do we have uranium down here? Well, that's grabbable. And I have a trade route I can build somewhere, which we'll have to get. We've got the Eiffel, we've boosted robotics, we've got globalization. Globalization unlocks two big things for us. Pee kiss kiss, I want you going back to Lisbon. And as far as civics go, I think we want to go towards synthetic. And we want to jump up towards this. Now, we need to change our policies around. We've got two things we want to throw in. One, International Space Project. And two, I want to find room for e-commerce. At this point, I'm willing to drop scripture for e-commerce. We'll finish off Pingala, giving us some air score there. Just one is not very much, but one's better than none. And we get some air score for our first seaside resort. Hopefully we can string together another golden age. That's the ultimate goal. We've finally unlocked our final government, synthetic technocracy. giving us quite a bit of cards that we can throw in. I think we're going to want to go for Scripture so that we can have that production back. Merchant Confederation, of course, is going to be very important for us. None of those matter. Nothing else. The Democratic Legacy, I guess, is worth quite a bit. Theocratic Legacy would be worth a lot too, but honestly, sports media is kind of where we want to go because I just want culture now. All I want now is culture. We need to get up here to near future governance. Theme of building 2 solar farms. I can get the 2 solar farms, I think. Theming a building is a lot more difficult. There's no sculptures available for us, or else we would be theming this. I need to replace a Donatello with something that's not a Michelangelo, and I'd be able to do it, but I don't have. Let's purchase some art. Landscapes. Gyeongsang-up, Kanagawa, Chuyang. All right, we have a lot of landscapes now. That should allow us to theme. Yep. Did something get themed? Yes, you did. All right, that saves us a turn. We spent about 1,000 and some gold to save a turn. But that turn is important. I need to go somewhere else and build 1 more solar farm. Our trade city is almost 34 pop. The nearest one from you is 21, 16, 15, 18, 23. 23 is pretty good. 18. And 20, yeah. Just our sheer population power is preventing anybody from keeping up with us. Oh yes, aid request. Who's Lincoln? We'll just make a deal. Take all the gold. Okay, we found smart power. That sucks. We're gonna have to research all of this. This is carbon recapture. That slows us down by at least 4 turns. That's no good. That's no good. But honestly, there's nothing I can do to change that outcome. Things are starting to flood, but we've got flood barriers everywhere, so we're not worried about floods. We're okay with things flooding. Smart power's done. We're working on cultural hegemony. After cultural hegemony, we have to go into information warfare, and that'll get us up to carbon recapture, which will give us the 1 Diplo point. We have over 1,000 Diplo favor banked up here. We need to win a lot of this next turn's. We need to score 2 points without losing points in next turn's thing to win, or else we're stuck waiting 25 extra turns, which I do not want to do. But with 1,000 points, we should be able to push through whatever we want. Okay, they're definitely voting against me here, but I think I could just brute force 16 into this. Okay, this is super high risk. I could put 16 in here. Okay, hold on. This is probably going towards production. Let's say like this is going towards scientists. So we could probably push that up. If I vote myself down here, I would get 1 minus 1. So gain 1 minus 2 would be minus 1. So that would put me at 17, 18, 19, or I play the risky game and I put everything I can into this and see if we get, you know, this, and then submit, and we'll see. Loses to 27 people voted for it. Double points towards Great Scientist passed. That sucks. I'm actually lower than 18. I lost 1. So now I have to wait for this. No, I screwed myself. I should have I should have played the safe play and just voted against myself. Now I have to just in turn for 24 turns. We'll win as soon as we win this. Every city is going to sit on projects for like as many turns as possible. And we're just gonna intern until it goes there. Every city goes for projects. Back up to 18 where we started because we got the global warming initiative. We're still 18 turns away. Now all we're gonna do is go through and finish all of the civics that we need to finish and come all the way up here to the top end and be done. That way I don't have to click anything else. We get 1 victory point from Seasteads. I forgot that you even existed. So we're sitting at 19. I don't think there's any more hidden in here. I think that's kind of all of it. Oh, all of my friends don't want to friend me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do have a nuclear bomb. Maybe that's why. No, no, no. Nobody wants to be my bud. I'm still just 1 away. Hey, they want to be my friend now? I just got done asking you, dude. And everybody said no. I just got done asking you, dude. And you. Finally, we make it here to the end. I've completed the tech tree. I've completed the civic tree. I should have won a full 25 turns ago, but we made it all the way here to the end. I'm pretty sure we're way ahead of the next guy. Yeah, I just dropped a big 2,000 down. Stop. I know it's the future civic. Stop. Don't make me choose. Just let me go. And then intern, and that should be the victory for us. It'll give us the 2 victory points. We only need 1. Refuse. In the end, most of the world still hated us. They still wouldn't be our friends. But we kept our staunch allies the whole game. Justice and lasting peace. Win a game as Poundmaker. We win our 2nd or 3rd Diplo victory, I think. Marcus Aurelius is not that bad. I want to see player gold. Yeah, this dark blue really doesn't show up very well, huh? We did it though. Towards the end, our gold skyrocketed. And we were able to just beat out on everybody. Poundmaker's pretty fun. He plays in a very different way. Very internally focused. You can play very small like we did and still do very well. I think our trade city ended up with like 37 population, 38 population by the end of the game. He's good. I don't think he's busted. I don't think he's broken, but he's fun and he plays in a different way, just like Matthias. I guess, yeah, no, Matthias is way more broken, but that was fun. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you watch the whole thing, you kind of like my content, so just give me a subscription, please. And that'll be the end of this one. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.